Oh, come on. Hey now, y'all. Okay, I'm coming at you live and unfiltered. Hey, Tony, via satellite from the great state of New Jersey, the Garden State, dude. Shout out the Garden State Parkway. Shout out to the Jersey Turnpike and all the other splendors of the North Jersey area. Tony, great to see your smiling face. I got to tell you, I've missed all of y'all, man. It's the first time Tony and I have taken a couple of days off really all year. It's a pleasure to see Stevie B, Joy P, Humdinger, Sweet Mad Hatter, Tommy Peralta, John Joseph, on and on it goes. You guys know what's up. Joe Schmo, Noemi, still coming. Patty from Napa, queen of the scene. What's up, Lily Merchant? And my main man, Creative Tony. Tony, I've been in a freaking New York, New Jersey whirlwind. I'm just catching my breath. We'll talk Niners. I hate the Dodgers guts. I think I hate the Chiefs more than I hate the Dodgers. We'll cover all that. But how's my main man? How you doing, Big T?
You know who I hate more than anybody? It's probably Roger Goodell and the entire league of officiating, or the entire office of officiating. But we can get into that later. Paulie, I need to know, is that a backdrop or is that really Rags' house in the backdrop?
No, dude, this is how Rags rolls. He's a very successful independent businessman, and he is this is his natural state here. This is, by the way, we got like a little Bigfoot sighting going on. And by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, it is Roby Tuesday, and my main man Rags, we'll bring him in a minute. He is robed up. Tony, where's your freaking robe? For God's sake.
Rags is repping us for the robes today. Okay. He's got his Dallas Cowboys robe on that you'll see later on in the program. So he's repping us for Roby Tuesday. We can get Humboldt Fats up on the show later today too, Paulie. But, dude, there's so much to get into, man. First, out of the gates, I got to thank our boys, Carlos De La Fuente and Dom Peralta, for helping me out on Friday. We had a fun show on Friday. Dude, we went 2 hours on Friday, Paulie.
Chris will be psyched. Cron will be psyched about that. Chris will say, you guys should have gone for 3. Why stop at 2? Yeah, let's make it like 2. Godfather 2 epic, you know?
The first half hour was our conversation with Kate Scott, which was rad. It was awesome. So much fun.
Kate Scott rules.
And then Dom and Los checked in, and dude, we just kept going and going and talking. We talked all kinds of stuff. But thanks to those boys, it was a really fun high noon Friday. But great to have yesterday off to let everybody exhale for a day, especially after what happened on Sunday in Tampa Bay. Dude, I feel like let's just forfeit games at Tampa Bay from now on. I don't want to go back to Tampa ever again with what goes on in Tampa Bay when the Niners play in Tampa Bay. Let's just forfeit. Save the travel, save everything. Just give them the W and say, we're out. Peace.
Well, save everything. Shout out Pearl Jam. Save you, Tony. Save you. By the way, one of my favorite Pearl Jam tracks. We don't talk about it enough. You know what I mean? But Tony, check this out. Are you drawing a freaking parallel? I hadn't even thought about this, but losing Fred Warner on Sunday, the heart and soul of our team. And I know we all feel bad about that. Believe me, I'm at the front of that line, man. Very, very upsetting to lose Fred Warner. I hadn't even put it together that back in 97, Mariucci's first game, we lose Jerry Rice for the first time in his career. Thanks, Warren Sapp, you D-bag. And we lose Steve Young. He got concussed in that game. Dude, I forgot that was a Tampa game. You're right. No more Tampa. Tampa's off limits, man. That.
I think Kevin Green got hurt in that game too. Rest in peace.
I wasn't expecting a Kevin Green bomb. Shout out Kevin Green. He did wear the fucking oops.
Jeez, wow. What the hell is going on? You get in Rags' house and you start dropping F-bombs. You go to the East Coast and you start dropping F-bombs.
It's not so much Rags. It's you nailed it. It's as soon as I touch down in Jersey, bro, the F-bomb. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. Patty from Napa. No delay on this show. Hey, Chris, that one's for you. We'll beep it out before we send it in. Actually, Tony, I forgot to do the pre-show post of the day, too. There are 2. There's a tie ball game today. Yeah. First of all, Stevie B, another Jersey boy, Stevie Bisecchio, right before the show started, he said something to the effect of, this is like Bruce Springsteen glory days for a Smack and Rags reunion in New Jersey. Stevie B, great call. Nice. Missing you in Jersey. And then also Dom Peralta checked in with just a simple statement we can all get behind. F Blake Snell, F him for life. He's a full-time punk B. I like that, Tommy. I like that. I do. Yeah, Pine Needle, I've already crossed the line. I know. Sorry. There might be more. Keep your finger on that delete button. There could be more.
by the way, Dave Roberts doing everything he possibly can to lose that ball game last night, by the way. Dude, Blake Snell, double guns, point them.
I tell you the truth, Tony. I prefer Jake Snell. You know what I mean?
Dude, Blake Snell throwing a gem, a one-hit gem, faces the minimum amount of hitters in 8 innings. And you know what? Let's pull him.
Yeah, get him out.
Let's pull him. I mean, I'm glad they did, but I'm like, Roberts, what are you doing, dude? And also, hey, Blue Jays, Gosman was throwing a good game, and you pull him. What the hell is going on with managers and the over-managing in the postseason? You got a hot pitcher who is just baffling the other team. Oh, and by the way, Brewers, hey, you're getting one hit. You're looking foolish at the plate. Feel free to mix in a bunt. Feel free to at least show bunt. Feel free to lean into a pitch and get hit by a pitch. Oh, and by the way, Terang, at the end of the game, feel free to get hit by a pitch to tie the game. That ball, dude, I know it's your reaction. I know it's your instincts to get out of the way of a pitch. But, dude, if you could have left your back left knee into the pitch, it's a tie ball game. It's a tie ball game. They still might be playing ball in Milwaukee, dude. I don't know. That was a frustrating. Yes, the Dodgers are very good. Of course they are. But they also have Lady Luck on their side, like nobody's business, man. It's crazy. So, the final strike of the game, it looked like Trang was like at a piñata party, dude, like swinging for a piñata. The ball was literally over his eyes, and he's swinging for strike 3. I felt bad for the guy, but if the Brewers don't win today, it's all over. It's going to be a Mariners-Dodgers World Series, I think, and I think the Blue Jays are done too. So, anyways, Paulie, that's my take as we get started here. Can I handle some business real quick? We're going
to handle some business. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to be transparent. We're going to pivot. We're going to do all of it. And Tony, before you handle the business, and I do want to bring in a special guest today, live from New Jersey. My main man Rags will be joining us in just a moment. But I want to make sure I have my hands around this thing too, so I know what's coming tomorrow. So I'm traveling back tomorrow to the Bay, and we're dark tomorrow, right?
We are dark. The first ever dark night flight. It's a full moon eclipse tomorrow night for the night flight. We are going dark. We're going to rest up, come back strong for Thursday and Friday, and then get into the weekend. And then next week we're back to our full week schedule, P.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. So let's do this. Handle your business. I'll bring Rags into the show, but let's check your box first. What do you got?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank Cron 4 and the Cron 4 Plus app. And if you're watching us on the smart TV through Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, or your Apple TV, and it's going to be coming to your mobile device very soon, Cron 4 Plus app. If you go to the app, if you download the app, look for us on the video on demand, or you can check us out every night at 11:30 p.m. Also, just want to thank everybody watching on Instagram, everybody watching on Twitter, everybody watching on YouTube at Polymax Particles. Please like and subscribe while you're there, and become a VIP in the corner. Get right next to the subscribe bell icon. Become a VIP, and we'll get some good stuff going. That's the only way you can win tickets that we give away is VIP. Get invites to upcoming events is first come first serve for the VIPs first, and then everybody else. And then, Paulie, also want to remind people that on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we have our playlist, PMP Playlist 25, and we also have our show, the audio versions of our show at Paulie Max Playlist. And Paulie, a lot of stuff happened over the weekend, but let's get Rags. I wanted to do a wellness check on Rags, but after his Cowboys took an L to the Panthers, dude. Took an L. So,
he ain't alone on that island, dude. Somebody else I know took an L. I'll raise my hand right here. We took a freaking L, and that L.
Oh, that part of the play that Warner got hurt, buddy. 10 players on the field, not even 11 players on the field. The play he got hurt.
I don't even know where to begin with the house fire that is the 49ers, but we will get into that. 2 more quick notes before Rags, just because I want to check these boxes, Tony. So I got in on Friday, spent the weekend in New York City with my kids. And Friday night, when I got in, I ran up to the NBC building and I was hanging out with Chris Kelly. I watched the rehearsal. I watched SNL rehearsal, and Amy Poehler was there. Dude, you know what's funny? I'll show a picture too, because I was hanging out with Chris. I didn't send this one to Tony, but legendary stage manager of SNL, Chris Kelly, had me in as his guest. And he was like, hey, Paulie, be cool. Lauren's right there. And I turned around, dude, Lauren Michaels was standing right freaking there.
Nice.
But it was cool. It was cool watching Amy Poehler rehearse. And Chris Kelly is just a legend of all legends. Here he is. Check him out. Check out our main man. Great contact. Great friend of the show. That's me and Chris Kelly. Yeah, Friday night at the NBC building. He's just one of the all-time greats. He sends his regards. Huge San Francisco Giants fan. That's kind of how we met. Hold on, Rick. That's for you. And then secondly,
I'm out. Hold on. It's not my phone going off on the show today. It's Rags' phone going off on the show. That is money.
Check out his screensaver. He's got a Dallas Cowboys star on his phone. So, dude, and the other thing is I went to the new Finnerty's. I brought my kids to Finnerty's on Sunday night for the Chiefs-Lions game, which Jesus H. We're going to talk about, bro. You see the way they just took the touchdown right away from Jared Goff. No, can't have 7-0 lead. That's illegal. I did see the new Finnerty's. It's on 33rd.
Pause real quick on that note, Paulie. Andy Reid complains about the 13 flags last week. How many flags thrown on the Chiefs Sunday? How many?
Hey, here's what I got for Andy Reid and his Skechers right here.
Dude,
I'm blazing them right at him. That's what I got for Andy Reid.
Paulie, answer the question. How many flags were thrown on KC on Sunday?
Oh, 0, Tony. 0. And my son James told me before the game even started, he goes, Dad, it's a national game. There's no way the league's going to let the Lions win this game. I'm like, come on, James, Lions are a better team. He was right. Kid was right. What are you going to do? He's the future. He's the future. All right, Tony, so here we go. You remember in Rocky 1, Rocky 1, first time Balboa was going to fight Apollo Creed, they announced the fight, and there's a scene where Apollo Creed is doing a press conference, and one of the reporters goes, hey, tell me, Apollo, how do you feel about this unknown challenger, Rocky Balboa? And Apollo Creed goes, how do I feel about him? That's my main man. Hey, Rock, come here. So let's reenact that. How do I feel about him? That's my main man. Hey, Rags, come here. Come here.
Let's go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. There we
Hi,
go.
Tony.
Hi, Rags. I figured you wouldn't mind a little Tekashi on this Tuesday.
I love Lo Takashi, and I am robing up today for you guys, and I apologize to all my friends out there, and thank you for having me as the token Cowboys fan in the family. You know,
Rags, you have changed my perspective on the Cowboys. Honest to God.
I told Paulie before, but don't change a thing. Hate them. I don't listen. Everybody just be you. You know?
I still hate them. I just don't hate them. I don't hate them as much. I don't hate them as much.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's reasonable.
It's like I never rooted for the Bears, but I found myself rooting for the Bears last night when Jake Moody is posting up to win the game. To win the game.
I couldn't believe he made that kick. And it was funny because I'm on a text thread with some of the family, and Noemi earlier, Moody had got that kick blocked, and Noemi goes, that's the kicker we know. Womp, womp, womp.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then I said to anybody who would listen last night, 30-yard kick, rain, swirling wind. There's no way this guy can't even make a kick in pristine conditions.
Tony, shout out cold rain and snow, Grateful Dead. Rags, go ahead.
So, yeah, I mean, I selfishly, I love that he made the kick because if Dallas beats the Washington team, I'll still call them. I see the Cowboys-Redskins rivalry was what I grew up with, so it's hard for me. I'll just say Washington.
Sure.
If they beat them on Sunday, then they leapfrog them with that stupid tie that they had.
Hey, Tony, I hate to disrupt the procession here, but apparently we've got some supers jockeying for position. You go ahead and handle what you got to do.
I just played the Close Encounter sound effect, just so you know. And just starting out of the gates, here comes Lily Merchant. She says, I do still hate them, but I like you, Rags.
Oh, thank you, Lily. And Lily is actually, she's one of the practitioners of the Tony's Top 3.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
nice.
So, yeah,
nice. Live.
Yeah, you guys can't.
I still can't do it. I don't know.
Listen,
T3.
thumb in the air, 3 fingers out, and you make a T. It's not that hard.
Yeah, 3 fingers out.
Too much for me.
There we go.
There you go.
Way too complex. I can't get involved. I'll let Rags handle it.
Lily, thank you for the super and stand by. Thank you so much, Lily. And then our guy Dom Peralta checking in. He says, congratulations, you two newlyweds. Pizza is arm in arm. Love to you and the family, Rags.
The only thing Dom got wrong about that, and thank you, Dommy. Good to see you, buddy. Only thing Dom got wrong right there, it really wasn't. We're not really newlyweds. We just renewed our vows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were originally married in the late 80s, but we renewed our vows on this trip. Oh, look at Queen of the Scene, Patty from Napa checking in. Thank you, Dommy.
Oh, hold on. We got Stevie B, Steve Bisecchia checking in. He says, snag some Taylor ham, Sergio's in Denville, and pop in Arthur's for me, boys. Bring in me.
Wow. We know Stevie B. We know every place you're talking about. We used to go to Arthur's all the time.
Yeah.
Tony, they serve beers in glasses about 3 feet long.
I had my bachelor party at Arthur's, and it was just 12 guys in an upstairs room.
Oh God.
Shots. I didn't even make it out after that.
Is that the night you lost your watch or something?
I lost my mind. I know that.
Yeah.
Stevie B. You know what? While I'm looking at it, I was telling Paulie the story before. This is why the particle world is so awesome. About 10-ish years ago, maybe a little bit more, me and Stevie B actually worked in the same building together.
Dude,
in Parsippany.
That's crazy.
Stevie, I was on the first floor, which was the low rent part of the building, and Stevie B was up in the penthouse on the third floor.
I love it, dude. See, like you said, Rags, all about the particles, man. And he says you guys are bringing him back to his first apartment in Morristown. Enjoy New Jersey. Love it, Stevie B. And one more time, Patty hold on. The supers are coming fast and furious.
Let them come. That's why we're here, man.
Patty.
That's why we're here. Patty, thank you, dear. Thank you.
Patty's,
congrats on the wedding. We've been happy. We're very happy together.
Yeah.
We don't ask too much of one another.
No.
We're, by the way, just between you and me, we're only in it for the love making. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the glue that keeps it together.
And it's funny.
Love making.
But that chirp that came in before, that was my wife saying, I'm on my way home. So I texted her back and I said, babe, if the house isn't rocking, don't bother knocking.
We're just keeping it real. Just trying to keep it 100, Tony. Keeping it 100.
Just for the audio version, Patty says, congrats on the wedding. You two make a perfect couple. Love seeing you two together. That's great. Thank you, Patty. And then we got Miriam checking in. Miriam just wanted to be a super. No comment, just a super.
Miriam is super.
Yes.
Miriam is my concert buddy. We sat side by side at the Who at Shoreline about, 2-3 weeks ago. And again, Miriam, such a pleasure to hang out with you. And thanks for checking in today. Appreciate that.
And then we got Noemi checking in. And
Noemi's the best.
Lady Catalina. By the way, Rags needs hot sauce.
I am hot sauce.
He does. He loves spicy food. So we got to get him some green apple and some mango. Tony, go ahead.
But by the way, remember last week we were talking about meatballs and the part spaz. Dude, let's change that to rags. Just go rags.
I can't
see. The thing is you guys are getting like the PG version. There is another side of Rags the world hasn't seen, and I frankly we'll lead up to it, but baby steps. You know what I mean? One step at a time.
I don't want to bum Kron out.
God,
Kron, I apologize for anything that might come. I'm just trying to. Yeah. I'm so excited that he's right next to me. Like I'm like shaking.
No, don't shake. Shake and bake. Well, that's the thing. Kron knows if you're getting Paulie Mac, you're getting Rags. It's as newlyweds. It's a package deal. What can you do?
Hold on. We got Cheeks checking in. Escobar is checking in. He says, where's the registry, fellas?
That's a great question. I'm going to say the sports basement and the brewery of your choice. I don't know.
and I want Escobar, if you could, I could use one of those leaf things that Don made. The leaf.
Oh, the Goha.
Yeah, I could use a little Goha.
Dude, don't give him a Goha. Don't do it. No. He's going to use it for all the wrong reasons. I wouldn't recommend it. By the way, Tony, you know how like you'll see this at weddings, you see it at funerals sometimes, but I think we can do this to answer Escobar's question. In lieu of gifts, please make a donation to the cannabis dispensary of your choice.
I was going to say, dude, the registry is at niceguys.com, isn't it?
Tony, that's what I'm talking about. So Rags, here's how we're rocking it in California. It's funny, I'm talking to Rags, but I'm looking at him on the screen. Tony's referring to a delivery service. There's a cannabis delivery service up in Marin where I live. It's called Nice Guy Delivery. So, dude, I just pick up the phone and be like, yeah, get me some chocolates, a couple of gummies, and I don't know, throw in some buds as well. Thanks. Like, that's how we do it. I don't even leave the house. They come to the house. Anyway, Tony, go ahead, buddy.
Then we've got Aaron Cass. Thanks, Cheeks, for the super bud. Love you, man. And Aaron Cass checking in. Thank you for the super. First of all, listen to Black Sabbath always. He goes, Rags had Paulie at 1 potato, 2 potato. Oh, no joke. You guys look happier than most.
Now, Aaron, before you go, I want to let you know Rags has taught me variations of 1 potato, 2 potato. So you got standard 1 potato, and then there's reverse grip 1 potato. Yeah. If you want to reverse it. So you got options. That's all I'm saying. You got options.
I mean, I wonder if you could do a Tony's top 3 in the.
Boy. Tony, top 3 with an octopus finisher. All right, Tony, let's do this. Handle some official show. I know.
Can we before we get to some show business? I have to vent to you and to Rags about a certain couple of people that wear that wear the red and gold that maybe shouldn't be wearing the red and gold.
I'm ready. Let's have the discussion nobody wants to have. I'm ready. 100. This is like when your dad would sit you down and be like, listen, this is for your own good. This is going to be some tough love. Shout out Carlos De La Fuente with tough love. It's tough. Tony, it's a tough love Tuesday. Okay, buddy?
Nice. Shout out to my dad. When I started high school, he sat me down before my first day of high school and said, hey, congratulations on going to high school and good luck. Anything you try to get away with, I've already done. So, yeah, that was the talk he gave me. I said, oh, okay, great. Yeah. Turns out I did a few things he hadn't done. So I challenged him anyways. But hey, Juwan Jennings.
Oh, bro. Let me go ahead. Go ahead.
This goes back to your mom is cool, who's on the chat often and listens to the show every day. What are we doing? Right? The t-shirt that your mom is cool wants to make. What are we doing? Juwan Jennings, what are we doing, dude? You don't think that the entire team isn't on edge for the rest of that football game after losing their spiritual leader? And Juwan Jennings is going to get in Kyle Shanahan's face. I'm losing respect for Jennings by the week, by the day. I mean, it was already low with the whole holdout, whatever you want to call that nonsense, all through training camp. And now you're going to get in Shanahan's face. Dude, we talk about handling your business on this show. Hey, if you want to handle some business, Juwan, you do it after the game. Respect your coach enough to do it in the privacy of his office and do it outside, away from the public eye. Can't happen with Juwan. Juwan's got to do it on the sidelines and lose his mind. And
sorry, Pete.
Hold on. Again, he's acting like he's acting like the second coming of Jerry Rice. He's acting like the second coming of Michael Irvin. He's acting like the second coming of freaking I don't know.
Brett Bilignoff. John Taylor. John effing Taylor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, he's really.
Dude, he's acting like he's the second coming of Brandon Lloyd. Okay. You like that? Yeah. Shout out B. Lloyd. B. Lloyd don't play. Anyway, go ahead, Tony. Yeah.
No, dude, that's just, it's really, and so there's that. It's
By the way, does anybody, let me tell, hey, Juwan Jennings, check this out from your friend Paulie Mack, your local 49er fan enthusiast. You haven't done Jack S.
Nothing.
You had you had a good year, not even great, good. Holding out for money. Here's another thing. Let me launch another complaint about Juwan Jennings. And I am disgruntled. I'm going to be honest. That game upset me in a variety of ways. After the game, Juwan Jennings is in the locker room taking questions from reporters. Dude, he starts complaining about his injuries. He's like, well, I am playing with 5 broken ribs. Nobody cares. That's just the way the job is. It's like, bro, shut your mouth. Fred Warner is gone for the year. You're complaining? I don't want to hear any complaints. Him and also Brandon Ayuk, buddy. Let's have some real talk about your guy, Brandon Ayuk.
Hold on. I got to give some love to the chat real quick, because once we started talking about mediocre wide receivers, Dude, we got. I think it was Stevie B saying, "What about Vinny Sutherland? They got to give Vinny Sutherland some love."
Shout out, dude. He wore number 14, probably better than any 49er ever. Vinny.
And
Vinny
then
Sutherland.
Robot Centaur throwing JJ Stokes out there. Then we got a couple of Art Monk mentions. We talked about Art Monk last week, and then B Lloyd gets mentioned again. Dude, it's Ronaldo Skeets Nehemiah. It was getting some love from Steve Groschel. I just want to give some love to the chat. Thank you all for being on fire as usual. But Paulie, again, this guy's acting like he is one of the elite wide receivers in the game, and he's not. And
So big flag on me. Lily, thank you. Please slap me on the wrist, slap me on the bottom, whatever you need. But you are correct. You're right. I'm wrong. You're smart. I'm dumb. Ray Wersching, the greatest 14 in the history of the Niners. What can I give you a little punchline though to break the tension? Greatest 14 in Niner history, Ray Wersching, with the exception of Jim Druckenmiller.
yeah. What about
that was a joke? That was a freaking joke. I got crickets. Okay, I was just going for some comedy.
Yeah. Wasn't Giovanni Carmazzi 14 as well?
Maybe, perhaps. I'm not sure. I think he might have been 7. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Tony, so Brandon Lloyd, on top of everything else now, it sounds like the most recent comments I read this morning, NBC Sports.
Talk about that. You said Brandon Lloyd, and you were about to go into a riff about Ayuk, and you mentioned Brandon Lloyd. So you're talking about
Brandons, dude. Too many freaking Brandons for me to handle. Yeah, Brandon Ayuk. Thank you, kids. Again, I'm blaming New Jersey for all my misspeaks today.
No,
yeah, Robot, I see you.
4 minutes into the show, you dropped an F-bomb, so it's all good.
I don't think I've dropped an F-bomb in months. I've been a good boy. It is. It's the Jersey effect, man.
And especially in this house. This house was built by the F-bomb.
That's freaking great, Rags. By the way, Paulie, before we get into Ayuk, Rags, how are you, man? How's your head? I've seen a lot of Dallas Cowboy memes yesterday online. How's
I can I say blows? I mean, the defense.
Yes.
The defense blows.
Blows.
We know that.
It's approved.
It's. I mean, I'm not a mathematician, but when you have the number one offense and the last defense in the league, you're going to come out somewhere in the middle. I'm thrilled with. Actually, I'm very optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jerry Jones is tripping on acid right now. Him and Stephen Jones, they came out this morning and said,
"Get me some."
They said, "Trust the process. We believe in our defensive coordinator." Now, again, I'm not a NFL GM or owner, but there was a reason that he got whacked mid-season in Chicago last year. And I don't know, man. If that's a work in progress, I hate to see. It's week 6. I feel like it's week 14. I'm already drained. I can't.
Dude, I assume that you're like dive into the Cowboy world, right? Are people like just devoted, hopelessly devoted? Shout out Greece. Are people just hopelessly devoted to Jerry Jones forever, or do they want him out of the chair? Do they want him?
Listen,
that's a good question.
You know what? Okay. I have no beef with Jerry Jones because of the 90s. Okay. I mean, I was in heaven, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, again, I understand we haven't won a Super Bowl, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's not like the guy's not trying. And, there's people saying, is he more interested in the brand and making money versus winning a Super Bowl? I think he's interested in both. I mean, I think we've had some suck coaches. If anybody who will listen to me, and again, I'm sorry to take up PMP time with Cowboys.
We're all part of the same universe, man.
But if Bill Parcells did not leave, the Cowboys would have won the Super Bowl the next year. Instead, they brought in Wade, whatever.
With the belly.
Yeah,
sure.
And that's when the Cowboys, that's when Romo, Witten, and whatever, they all went to Cabo during their bye week in the playoffs. Parcells would have never let that happen, and the Giants came in and beat them.
I like Tony. We got audience members. Shout out Joe Schmo just dropping a cook, Rags. Cook.
Yeah,
Rags is cooking. Hey, I did want to come back to Ayuk, though, for a second. Tony, 2 reasons. I want to get your reaction, and I'm going to read a quote from Shanahan from yesterday, because I'm just catching myself up too. Kyle Shanahan was asked about Ayuk's progress on Monday. He did not have a concrete timeline for his star receiver's return. Here's his quote, Shanahan on Ayuk. Quote, "No time frame. I always look around at that week 10 thing, but we're not putting an exact date on it." He did offer the week 10 matchup against the Tony, week 10, bro. Week 10.
Yeah.
I mean, or let me ask you this. How's your faith right now just in what's ahead? Like, because the Fred Warner thing is obviously it's a big blow on the field, but it's a big blow to just losing our leader in the locker room, on the practice field. He sets the tone. And he's, as you and I know, Tony, from our experiences with him, he's one of the greatest men you can meet, like in the NFL today. He's a stand-up guy, very Ronnie Lott-like. He's a man of dignity, a man of pride, very, very considerate of everybody. So losing him, the ripples of that are massive.
Dude, Matt Mayoko had a great post yesterday saying that he was heartbroken about the injury because of how great of a dude Fred Warner is. He says, Matt Mayoko prefaced it with, I've worked for the Niners for this many years and I've worked with so many players. He is hands down one of the greatest people he's ever met through the 49ers organization.
He's a stud, that guy.
Dude, Paulie, we talked about it on the show. We both agree that he was my favorite current Niner. And I think you said
too. Yeah.
And my kids are super bummed out. And it's just, you hate to see that happen. And when you ask about my hopes, I'm actually, all hope is not lost because of how wide open the NFC seems to be.
Keep hope alive.
Yes, keep hope alive, Paulie. Well, like George Michael said, you got to have faith.
Bruce Springsteen, Land of Hope and Dreams.
Dude, how about, well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh, but I got to think twice.
Ooh, I need some time to give the no-show, whatever. I don't know. Little George Michael and his finely sculpted blues. Yeah.
Patty always coming in with the Bon Jovi. Love it.
Well, Patty, I mean, that's Patty's domain. Yeah, that's Patty's domain. But Tony, back to the Niner defense without Fred Warner. Honestly, just give me your honest feelings. I'm concerned.
Oh, dude, we got Bijan Robinson coming in, who was in
Bijan. That's my new nickname for him. Bijan.
I don't know if you watched the game last night, but he was unstoppable last night. The Atlanta Falcons are looking like they're just starting to turn it on. They look good. So the NFC is wide open. That's what gives me a little bit of hope. But the Niner defense better come up with something solid. Better be in that offense, all burning the midnight oil, trying to figure out how to stop Bijan and my guy Michael Penix. Got to stop him too, Paulie. And by the way, Paulie, we're going to stop. We're going to pause in the proceedings for a moment, and we're going to give love to our main man. And if I can pull up the calculator, Rags has never been in the calculator before.
He's about to. He's about to.
Yeah.
Chris. Yeah.
There's Rags. He's in the calculator. Going to give love to our main man, Carlos De La Fuente, who was fantastic on Friday, Paulie. You would have loved. Go back when you're on your flight.
Tony, I caught some of the show. Friday, and as I was traveling, you guys all sounded great. You sounded great.
So good. Those guys were so much fun. Also, Carlos did a bracket of 70s and 80s TV shows and TV.
You put the brackets up, dude. I saw you check the brackets. That was awesome. Yeah.
It was Carlos's being great, and so thank you again, Los, for joining the show. And he's passionate about the Niners and just speaking the truth about the Niners. We'll have to get Carlos on again sometime very soon to talk about his thoughts about the Niners. Carlos, if you're on the chat, I think you are. I think I saw you earlier.
He's here. What's up, Los? I saw him. Yeah.
Let us know how you feel about the Niners.
Man, Los.
He freaking rules. We're gonna give you the Los in a second, but I want to again mention. I want to hammer this into everybody's heads about a very popular incentive program drop of 90 basis points.
Give it to me.
It was set to expire September 15th. This is straight from Carlos De La Fuente. Then it was extended to October 1st. Now, because of overwhelming popular demand, it's been extended a third time, which is pretty rare, to October 30th. So you've got what's today? The 14th. You've got 17 more days. Okay. So basically he gives the example on one of his clients who had a $545,000 loan with a credit score of 763. They were quoted a percentage of 6.375 without the incentive. With this incentive that lasts for another 17 days, it drops to 5.875%. So that is a massive drop. You're saving hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month. It's a great, great program that you can call Carlos De La Fuente to get more information about it. I know people that listen to the show have already called about it. I know dear friends of mine here in San Carlos and Belmont, Redwood City have called Carlos about it. So if you want more information, look at the calculator. Give Carlos a call, 925-250-4895. Hold on, Paulie, 925-250-4894. or email Carlos, although he prefers the phone call and he prefers the one-on-one, personal, interpersonal communication.
Robbie Benson, one-on-one.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's for the old timers. Yeah, Robbie Benson, one-on-one. Anyway, sorry, Tony, go ahead.
Do Hall & Oates do a one-on-one? Do Hall & Oates do a?
I can't confirm that. You could be onto something. It's possible. I'll give it to you. Just out of courtesy.
Carlos at myflexnow.com if you want to email. But
I have a question. I have a Carlos question. So Carlos, and you can jump in and answer on the chat. But since I'm in New Jersey, and Carlos de la Fuente, obviously licensed throughout the state of California, he can help you with your mortgage. He can help you with a HELOC deal, regardless of where you are located in the Golden State. Carlos, here's my question. As Rags is kind of the mayor of Florham Park, he kind of knows everybody in the town. Yeah, he knows everybody in the state, essentially, North Jersey. Could Carlos help a New Jersey resident with a mortgage? Or perhaps there's a Jersey resident watching that's moving to the Bay, thinking I wonder if Carlos can help me do a HELOC. So tell me, Carlos, I don't know if you could service clients from New Jersey, East Coast, or is it specific to California? Because there could be some business bubbling in Jersey. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Innocent question. Trying to bring in clients any way I can.
I think whenever there's a calculator involved, you could probably handle some business. And by the way, Paulie, one-on-one, I want to play that game tonight. That's Hall & Oates right there. So I just
if you keep the camera running after the show, I'll show you a little one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that'll be the pay-per-view portion of the show. That requires a fee.
Just remember, when it comes to Los, you can't spell closer without Los.
Dude, yes. Yes.
Thank you, Los D. Love you, buddy. And he says yes, he can. So, hey, Jersey boys and girls, this is your guy, Carlos de la Fuente. If you're making a break for the West Coast like I did, talk to Carlos. Maybe he can help you massage that mortgage and flip it into something better. Okay.
Give us the loose. 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 What load would you like? Give us the loose.
No, Evan's always on the horn.
Okay. Thank you, Carlos D. We love you. I'll see you soon, brother. Tony, I'm going right back to Niner defense. I want to bounce a stat off you, get your kind of honest reaction on the air, unplanned. I didn't tell Tony I was going to go down this road. Tony, are you aware of the fact San Francisco 49er defense has not recorded an interception in the past 12 games? Mm-hmm. Oh, stand by. That's an NFL record, dude. So not only do we not have Fred Warner, we can't take the ball away from anybody. That's a big effing problem, especially in these road games. I'm not going to crack Mac Jones for throwing 2 picks. Dude, he's lucky he got it out of there alive. He got sacked 6 times. It was awful to watch him just getting manhandled with no protection. But that defense, dude, without Fred, without Bosa, and the fact that they can't take it away. Did you know about that stat, the 12 games without a pick? Horrendous.
I did, man.
Eric Wright and Ronnie Lott are getting sick when they hear stats like that.
No, absolutely.
So Chet Brooks.
Dude, nice, dude. So is Toy Cook.
So is Marquez Pope.
Yeah.
And Merton Hanks and Tim McDonald.
And Carlton Williamson. Come on.
Yeah.
The great 2-7. The only thing colder than that stat is Shohei being 1 for his last 21 in the playoffs. So Shady Shohei, and that's what scares me about the Dodgers, by the way. They're winning these games without Shohei doing anything. So although he did walk 3 times last night.
But it is, if there's any positive in the Dodgers continuing to win games, it's the fact that he hasn't done Jack S on the big stage, which makes me happy. F him. F all of them.
Yeah, but he's going to break out of it at some point. The way Freddie Freeman broke out of it last night, he's going to break out of it.
I don't like him either.
Yeah, I just, dude. Well, anyways, man, Blake Snell, watching him pitch last night and watching him just throw a gem was pissing me off till no end. Because I'm like, where was that last year, dickhead? Like, God, man.
I'm okay
I
with it.
see.
Keep it coming.
Oh, I see.
Keep 'em
So
coming.
it's sanctioned for Tony, but I'm the bad guy.
Keep 'em coming.
When I drop an innocent F-bomb out of pure emotion and performance.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Everybody let it out. Comment line 2. Start
Yeah, make a note, Tony. Make a note. Make a
Right.
note for your edits. Yeah.
Let's do the whole village.
Let me tell you what's going on here, Rags. When we misbehave, Tony has to mark the time of the show, go back after the show, make the edit before we
That's
send
a
it.
lot of work.
Because the Chronics, Chris is going to have his hands full today.
Warm it up, Chris.
I'm about to.
That's what I was born to do.
Hey, by the way, can we?
Yeah, man.
I have to celebrate something personally too. I'm just going to do a little bit of it. I have to celebrate something.
You do whatever you need to do,
Yeah.
buddy.
Paulie, as we say in the business, stand by.
We're hot and sour, check us and see. We got some picture burning inside of me. Come on, Tony, do you do more than that? We're hot and sour, all right.
So, dude,
Look at this guy. Look at him. So the first time I fall on my face, you want to be like, hey, let's talk about hot and sour. Hey, kids, Tony, stay out of this. Last week, you guys, Los D. Escobar, everybody, Tony was like, I don't want to talk about hot and sour. I haven't won a game in 3 weeks. I'm like, don't even worry about it, man. Now, today, he's like, hey, we got to talk hot and sour. I did. I went 0-2. Dude, the Lions betrayed me, and so did I lost the Commanders game too. I forget who they played. Who'd they play? Not the Commanders. I forget my picks. I know I had the Lions. Oh, Denver. Denver went to Denver, lost to the Jets. Yeah. What the hell? But how'd you do, Tony? Go ahead. Celebrate your big moment. The floor is yours.
Well, I just have to say, it just felt good to finally get a couple dubs, Paulie. It just felt good for me to get a couple dubs. I picked the Seahawks on the road, and they covered. And I also picked the Bengals on the road, and they covered against the Packers. Seahawks beat Jacksonville, and they were, I think, 1.5 point favorites. And then the Packers were 14.5 point favorites over the Bengals. And I won both of those. So I'm just very happy to finally have a taste of success, to know I have a clue. Sometimes I have a clue.
So you are, if my numbers are correct, you have now climbed all the way up to 4-6.
4 and 8, I believe.
Oh, that's even better. 4-8. Okay, 4-8. And I am now leveled off at 6-6.
Right.
Dude, the hot and sour picks giveth and they taketh as well. So, dude, I'm down, you're up. It's like that, dude. You a long way to go, a lot of ball left. And by the way, when I look around the NFL now, watching, as I said, watching Denver lose, watching the Lions lose, last night watching the Bills lose, I really feel, Tony, right now is as wide open as I've seen it in years. Like, I really think anybody could take it and run with it. Is Tampa the best team in the league right now? For real?
Arguably.
I don't know.
Arguably. I mean, Baker, he had a couple of really incredible plays against the Niners. That one play where he's in the grasp, and you got to tip your cap. But I just, Niners full strength. I dare to think about what they could be doing if they were full strength. It's really an upsetting thought.
Dare to dream, Tony.
Oh, dare to dream, Paulie. But I still don't. Not all hope is lost. That's why I'm holding on to a little bit of hope.
Well, give that to me, because I honestly could use some of your optimism. I don't feel great about what's ahead, starting with this Sunday. For God's sakes, I'm not optimistic.
Who do you guys got Sunday?
Falcons,
dude, and
where's the game?
Hey, Tony, maybe we can wear all black on Sunday. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll go black top and bottom. I think that's on the table. You're laughing. I actually think that's what's going to happen.
Dude, and how about is it really? Because
I think so. Because I know it's either going to be on a Thursday or a Sunday. Maybe somebody in the comments line knows. Are we going blacks on Sunday, you guys? I think it might be the case. We're going to see him at some point this year. I know we have one game in all blacks, which nobody likes. Nobody.
It's Sunday Night Football, dude. And it's like, remember when George decided to do the opposite of everything that he would think he was doing? The Niners now wear their whites at home and their reds on the road. So
this is the only guy that should be wearing white at home. This guy.
Yeah, we started it.
I don't even want to be in that category. Yeah. What are we doing, bro? Hey, let's take the greatest uniform we've had and not use it. Yeah, it's a great strategy.
But here, another thing I'm wondering, I'm just wondering, and I've heard other people say, like Mike Silver, Matt Mayoko, Matt Barrows, say, nah, probably don't want to make that kind of a trade. But the Bengals are now 2-4, right?
We'll take him.
Matt, maybe, or Trey Hendrickson, yeah. And maybe now is the time to really get intense calls going with the Bengals about bringing him over. And
I'll give you Juwan Jennings and throw in a couple of other pieces today. I'm not no sarcasm. That's not a joke.
How about Jennings and Ayuk both? Just go to the Bengals for Trey Hendrickson right now.
The fact of the matter is, as we're joking around about that, a trade with either one of those guys would actually yield something relatively significant. I mean, both of those guys are good wide receivers when they're not pouting and disgruntled about, which is never, unfortunately.
Also, Pine Needle, thank you for the heads up. They're wearing the 94 red throwbacks.
Just so long as you don't wear your real uniform. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep these variations coming.
What about Max Crosby? His name's in the mix for a lot. Is he on the block?
I would take Max Crosby too, because the Raiders are stinking it up as well. So I would Crosby or Hendrickson, either one. I think
Hey, Tony, in your opinion, who's the better player?
Ooh.
I
Crosby or who?
Hendrickson.
Oh, I'd say Crosby. I think Crosby's more effective. He's a lunatic, man. Max Crosby, like, he makes me nervous looking at him. He's got the one eye black on. I'm like, bro, you know?
They might be even as far as physical skills, but Crosby is out of his freaking mind. Whereas
out of his mind.
Yeah.
But I think I'm pretty sure he actually made a comment relatively recently, like before the season, where he said, I would never play for the 49ers. He actually mentioned that. He's like, he loves this whole Raider mystique thing and everything. But, Tony, I know at the beginning of the year, you were all optimistic. Hey, Pete Carroll's going to rejuvenate things. No. Yeah. Same old S. And, dude, you got to ace Geno Smith, dude. Well, nothing personal, but, bro, it's no good with him. It's no good.
It goes to show how important a quarterback and an O-line are for success. And, by the way, hey, 49ers. Remember we talked, Paulie, before the draft about, oh, God, I really hope they get some, they draft some O-line help early in the draft, some O-line studs. No, they didn't. They waited to get Connor Colby in the 7th round. And Connor Colby's okay. He's struggled of late, but Trent Williams is not looking like the Hall of Fame Trent Williams.
He's starting to show his age a little bit. The guy's, he's almost 40. He's had a great career, but you're right. He has not been playing at the peak of his powers. He has not looked great.
Did you ever think I'd say the words, man, we miss Ben Barch, Paulie?
Not really. I didn't. You asked the question. That's my answer. No.
We're missing Barch pretty bad right now. And so, and I saw this stat. It was texted to me, and I got to find it. If I can find it again, I will.
Find your way back.
Oh, totally. Starship. Let's go.
Dude, all day. But the 49ers have invested the second lowest or second, I guess, fewest amount of draft capital into the offensive line since John Lynch took over.
Who needs an O-line? You know what I mean? What's a big deal about an O-line? Tony, are you speaking of, because it's all intertwined, man? How about the fact that Christian McCaffrey this year, and I'm not actually picking on him. I don't think this is his fault at all. I think this speaks to the O-line problems. 17 carries for 54 yards. Basically, we saw the same kind of numbers the week before. Mm-hmm. He's getting a lot of touches, but he's got nowhere to go. Like, there are no lanes open for him to squeak through. Like, it's just running into a wall. So that concerns me as well. So McCaffrey had 17 carries for 54 yards. He caught 7 balls for 57. So that is 24 touches. That's a lot of touches, man. I am worried about Shanahan overusing him. We're 6 weeks into the season, and he's taking a beating. McCaffrey is getting pounded.
Paulie, Dirk Diggler's also worried about touches. Stand by.
You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah.
That's all.
That sounded good.
And also, I just want to give you some stats because
Give me everything you got.
This show, we're big on X's and O's. We big on stats. We're big numbers.
I'm going to bring the whiteboard in for the end of the show. I got a whiteboard. I'm sliding it in. I want to show you some plays I'm working on.
We got all kinds of shit going on.
I got pulling. That's another one. Mark it down. Mark it down. Oh, 2 in a row. Stop. We're going to duct tape rags in a minute. Yeah, you can't do the GD. That's a bad one. FCC said so. Tony, edit that S, and we'll go back. We'll go back to here. Show off your star a little bit.
Here's my listen to. So, dude, offensive line pressures and sacks allowed versus the Buccaneers.
Oh, this will be good. Go ahead, dazzle me.
Sacks.
Pooney allowed 6 offensive. Pooney. Okay, allowed 6. Trent Williams allowed 4 and also allowed 2 sacks. Connor Colby allowed 3 with allowed 1 sack. Jake Brundle allowed 2 pressures. McKivitz allowed 1. That is a sieve of an O-line, dude. Like that can't happen. That can't happen. That's why it's a good thing that Purdy's still hurt, because Purdy would have gotten mauled yesterday. So who knows if Purdy's going to come back on Sunday either. There's too many mysteries about that. Remember when it was, I think it was Scott Osler, he said that the Giants season is mysterious, and he feels the same feeling about the 49ers season, that it's going to be mysterious. He was spot on, dude. On this show, he said it's going to be a mysterious season. He was spot on. This season is just tainted with mystery.
As a non-Niner fan, when is Purdy supposed to come back?
Great question.
We don't know.
Nobody knows nothing about nothing.
No.
Nobody knows Purdy. Nobody knows Ayuk. Kittle's a question mark. You know, the only thing, what we do know with certainty is Bosa's out for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Fred Warner's out for the year. And by the way, since you use the word mystery and mysterious excessively to the point of the absurd, shout out Mysterious Ways by U2. Shout out Magical Mystery Tour by the Beatles. Shout out, most importantly, the effing mystery machine that Shaggy was driving around.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Bro, looking for Scooby snacks? Come on, man. What? That's a stoner convention on wheels.
I'll go to that show that used to be on TV, that Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
Remember that, dude?
Throw it right on the
But
pot.
you guys, I love when you keep talking about Purdy and it has nothing to do with football, because that you sure got a Purdy mouth.
Whoa, easy now. Easy. Hey, where'd she go? Boy, it's flying by so fast.
It always does.
I saw Bonnie, Scarlet Fire. I hope you're enjoying Italy and Mystery Train, 100%. I saw you, Scarlet Fire. Manja.
Dude, and buongiorno. By the way, I gotta give some love to my co-host when I emceed the Italian Heritage Day Parade with Paul Tonelli, Samantha Farrow, and the Crave Italia podcast. So, Paulie, we're going to get her on the show. She's going to be our Italian correspondent, because the Winter Olympics are going to be in Milan. We're going to have World Cup over here in next summer. So
really? At the Vi?
Yeah, and we need an Italian correspondent.
Yeah.
I also think the World Baseball Classic is coming back in the spring. So
Sure.
We need an Italian correspondent, and trust me, Paul, you're going to be happy that she's our correspondent.
Well, first of all, having traveled to Italy a couple of years ago with my mom, I worship the Italian ground. I love it over there. So yes, to go back to what you said, Tony, I love that you've already given her a title, our Italian correspondent, bro. Fantastic. Wow. Fantastic.
It was great too.
And she planted a flag for the first Italy PMP chapter.
100%. And she goes back and forth between here and Milan. She lives up near you, Paulie, in Marin County.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Does she use Nice Guy Delivery? That's not even a joke. I'm trying to get to know who am I dealing with here. Yeah, she might be a customer. I don't know.
Yeah, Aaron Cass, White Lotus. Aaron Cass, I saw the White Lotus comment.
Rags and I are going to reenact the scene on the boat in a couple of minutes. Stand by.
Yeah. What was going on there?
No, I'm kidding. Maybe we will. Maybe not. It's you got to stick around and see.
Yeah.
When that brother started reaching over, I was like, "Whoa!"
I mean,
whoa.
I have 2 brothers. I didn't look at them the same after that.
Tony, have you found the distance with Goggins and Lotus yet? Have you seen all of them?
All of them, yes.
Okay, so you know what's going on. Yeah. I got Goggins pulling guns. It was crazy, the whole thing. But brother on brother, I mean, that's that's an unmentionable line we don't want to cross, you know?
And the fact that the older brother was reminded of it the next day.
Oh, it's the best when those girls are talking to him. They're like, "Hey, listen, if that's your thing, I'm not judging." He's like, "No, I don't have a thing. It's not my thing."
He was hoping it was a 100% blackout. It was like a 95% blackout, and that 5% it came back to him. He's like, "Oh no."
He's like, "No, that is not my thing. I do not have a thing. That's not my thing." Anyway, put the wheels back on. Where were we? What? Go ahead, Tony.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, we're talking
about to rock.
We're talking about season 3 of White Lotus. That was in Thailand, right? That was Thailand.
Yeah,
Bangkok, Tony. Shout out Bangkok.
But yes, do you want to talk? There's 2 things we got to talk about. We've talked about Warner. We've talked about the Niners. We talked about By the way, everything that all those Ayuk stories, those were all
the Instagram scrubbing, yeah. But the Shanahan comments on the uncertainty, those are facted. That's Matt Mayoko information. So week 10, that's what you're throwing at me now? Week effing 10?
well, the fact that
Once week 10 come around to be like, it might be week 13. You'll see. Watch.
It's just the unknown. And I said to you, Paulie, before the show that I am actually like feeling sorry for Kyle Shanahan a little bit because of like, imagine trying to game plan for this freaking team. Like every week he's losing not just a player, but like a very good player.
Have you ever asked the big? Honestly, I have, and I have no answers. But have you thought about the philosophical question as to why? Why does this keep happening to the Niners? Seemingly more so. I mean, I know there's a lot of injuries around the league. I get that, and guys are going down left and right from Joe Burrow on down. But why do we seem to be particularly snake bitten by injuries? What have you thought about that? Why? Why me?
I mean, when there's injuries, you have to wonder about the training staff. That's all. I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just that their job is to take care of the team physically, to take care of their physical well-being. So I don't know, but I also know that the Players Association has drafted has put all of these rules and stipulations on how much they're allowed to practice, on how much they're allowed to have contact in the preseason, on all these things that the players did themselves.
Could you give me a close encounters? I'm requesting one.
Yeah, hang on. Here we go.
I just want to remind you, Tony, and the audience. So 2 weeks ago for the Niners-Rams game, that was the night Tony and I watched with Bryant Young and Brent Jones. Mm-hmm. Brent Jones actually said at one point, he goes, you can't become a better football player by not practicing football. Yep. Kind of to your point, that guys can't hit in practice anymore. It's all limited. So do you think that is kind of part of the reason as to why?
You have to wonder. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm not in the training room. I'm not any of that. So I don't know. And I'm not saying that the 49ers don't take care of their bodies. Obviously they do, but it's just every year it seems to be like, my goodness, man, there's a lot of injuries, dude. And you just have to, I don't know. It's like 2 + 2 = 4, or where there's smoke, there's fire. All those cliches apply, but I don't know. I mean, the Fred Warner thing was a freak thing, that's for sure. But the Bosa thing, the Kittle hamstring, I thought Kittle was going to be back. I don't know. I thought he was going to be back last week. It turns out he's supposed to be back this week. He's back on the practice field today. We'll see how he does. It'd be nice to have him back for run blocking. Maybe that helps McCaffrey.
Do you expect to see, honestly, no sarcasm here, do you expect to see Juwan Jennings Sunday? Because he was complaining about his ribs after the game. I want to remind everybody that's the day we lost our team captain. He's over here talking about his ribs. Right. Not the time. Not the time
to get in Shanahan's face on the sideline either.
Okay, good. Help me with that. I didn't see that. Can you walk me through that? I've been reading about it, but what happened?
This was not caught by the cameras either. So I didn't technically see it either, but it was reported on by multiple sources, and that he nobody knows exactly what, but he's not getting the football. I don't know, but it's like, dude, I don't care what you're complaining about. Like I said at the beginning of the show, the whole team is distraught after seeing their spiritual leader, their leader, being carted off the field.
Yep.
It like watching the rest of that game was not enjoyable.
No.
Knowing Warner was gone, most likely for the year. It wasn't confirmed, but then you find out after the fact that he's gone for the year. It's like, you got to be kidding me, man. Losing Bosa and Warner, and then losing Kittle for as long as we have. No Ayuk, no Purdy. Like, and again, lucky enough to have Mac Jones to be doing a damn good job. But again, nobody could do a good job behind this O-line right now. So I don't know. I'm more worried about the O-line than I am the defense, Paulie, to be perfectly honest with you, dude. Because, like, maybe Kittle plays both ways, and he plays.
I gotta tell you, neither side of the ball inspires confidence right now because we cannot run the ball. I do want to, you know what? I don't think you'll be surprised. We haven't even mentioned our quarterback, Mac Jones. Considering what he was dealing with on Sunday, I actually thought he made a lot of good throws. How did you feel about Mac's performance?
I think Mac, with the limited time that he has,
Right.
I think he's fine. And he's all. Do you want? Hey, Jawan, you want to talk about somebody else who's playing extremely hurt? Is your freaking quarterback, dude? So it's like everybody's playing hurt. It just the Jennings thing. I don't. I just.
How about Noemi coming in? She's flashing a little East Coast Jersey attitude. She's calling Juwan Jennings a selfish punk ass B. How about that?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard Noemi flare up like that. She must be feeling the Jersey vibes. Oh, by the way, hey, Los D, much love from the Garden State. I wish you were here eating pizza with us, but I saw your comment a couple of minutes ago about Stallone and Tulsa King. I'm a fan. I just want Los D. We'll be talking about. I'm a big Tulsa King fan. He was asking Regs, have you watched Tulsa King?
I got it.
Dive in. Yeah. It's really good. I like it, Los D. Anyway, Tony, carry on.
Hold on. There we go. Did you get the sports flash sounder? Did you hear the sports?
I need it again. Hit me again.
Here we go. There you go.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I got it. Yes.
From the Robot Centaur Sports Desk, and I had heard rumblings about this from my Uncle Paul Tinelli. It turns out that security had to keep Jennings away from Kyle Shanahan as well.
That's it.
No,
I've had enough. I've heard all. I don't need to hear anymore.
So, dude, hey,
what was the nature of the spat? What was the problem? Because he can't hold on to the football. He's yelling at his coach.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He's hurting, and coach, can I go to the locker room early because I'm in so much pain? I don't know. I'm riffing, of course, but I don't know. But I don't care what the issue is. You wait until the end of the game, and you do it behind closed doors, out of respect for your coach and for the team and for the keeping it out of the conversation that we're having right now.
Yeah, no, he should know better. I mean, Shanahan's earned the right to coach in any manner he pleases. But let's do this. Let's get an outsider's take, like Rags. How? Because we talk about him all the time. It's a divided community. Some of us like Shanahan. There are others that don't. Creative Tony, I want to hear Rags from New Jersey. Just give me your unfiltered kind of feelings and observations on Shanahan. Go ahead.
I mean, I think the guy's a genius as far as a head coach. I like his composure on the sideline. I don't know how a player even turns to their coach and starts getting into it on the sideline. I mean,
especially a guy like Juwan Jennings, dude.
No good. So, but I think, listen, the Niners. I still think. I mean, you're the Niners. I mean, they find a way to win. I mean, again, I've always had respect for the Niners, and I think Shanahan, there's a lot of guys on there. You know, I mean, I think the Warner injury is horrific, but I think that will galvanize the defense and say, we're playing for Fred Warner.
Yeah.
So I'm an old school football player, and that's what I would do. You know, they're not going to roll over, and you guys are still 4-2. So there's a lot of football left. Well, although, like I said, it's week 6. It feels like week 15 already.
That's a great point, Rags. You just dropping science over there. Hold on, Rags.
Blinded me with science, Tony.
In honor of Rags dropping science. Hang on.
Drop. Thank you.
Rags dropping science. No, but in all seriousness, like I love the galvanizing factor, and especially if they brought somebody in, because knowing, dude, the window is tight for certain players like McCaffrey, like Trent Williams, like Kittle.
Look out of any window, Tony. Any morning, any day.
And also, you said that Juwan Jennings should know by now. Paulie, there was a song in the 80s, You Should Know By Now.
Stop it.
Why?
Now you're upsetting me. Now you're personally, it's like a personal attack.
Why?
Did you just say, I think there was a song from the 80s?
I didn't say I think. I said.
All right, take you. I'll blame the connection on the satellite. Go ahead. You got a chance to redeem yourself. You better not get this wrong. I'll air slap the ass out of you.
I said I know there's a song in the 80s, but I'm having a major brain fart right now. The artist.
Put your hand down. Let me take over. You've said too much.
You've seen too much.
Here it comes. You ready?
Yeah, go.
Here's another one.
Good. All right. Good.
There's a song from the 80s. Dude, listen to me. This is a direct violation of our bond right now. You're like attacking me. It's a personal affront, and it's a personal affront to the rat and roll community. I think there was a song. Holmes, side 2, Invasion of Your Privacy.
Yes. Thank you.
I think there was a song. Dude, come on.
Well, I never I never said I think. I said I know there's a song from the 80s, but I was having a brain fart on the
How
article.
dare you, though? How dare you fumble invasion of your privacy? I mean, that's a no-fly.
Embarrass you in New Jersey.
That's a no-fly zone, Holmes. You know better. Warren D. Cromartie is rolling over in his grave. He's not even dead.
We just got married, for God's sake.
Bobby Blotzer is upset, okay?
Dude, well, to Juwan Jennings, you should know by now.
You should know by now. And there's some hand claps, too. Yeah.
So, Juwan Jennings, you should know by now.
Goodman. This is very good. Yeah, we are, Ray. We're in a triangle right now.
Yeah.
And by the way, hi, Johnny Joseph. I haven't said hi to you yet. Bonnie, Dom, everybody out there.
And with the love triangle that happens, that's why they're couples and not
never a triangle with the three of us. It's share and share alike.
Yeah, you can jump in, Tony. We got room for you.
Share and share alike. We got robes for everybody.
Forward, let's go.
Hey, Tony, do we? Because we actually have to wrap in a couple of minutes. There's a lot of restrictions.
Yeah, my wife's on her way home soon. We got to
vacate the area. Tony, here's my question to you: should we? See, didn't even have to say it. Now you're making up for the rat mishap, Tony. You're making up for the mishap. I'm going to let you go ahead and sing the praises of Dr. Young while we're in the
badges.
Well, Dr. Young I'm feeling for Dr. Young today. We should have done a wellness check on Dr. Matt Young today after the Bills lost last night, because I was texting him yesterday saying, go Bills. I'm on the Bills bandwagon tonight. And I was also asking about his son. His son's playing football for SI, but I think he had, I think he had a mild concussion or something. So just checking in on his son to make sure his son's okay. And then also just telling Dr. Young that I just got another compliment over the weekend about my freaking teeth, dude. It's crazy. No one ever even mentioned my teeth before I met Dr. Young. Then I'm doing the whitening. Then I'm doing the crown. Then I'm doing the flossing. Then I'm doing the electric toothbrush. And next thing you know, people are saying, dude, your teeth actually look really nice. What are you doing? And I'm like, oh, really? And my first response is, are you messing with me? Like, come on, you messing with me? Are you riffing? And then they're like, no, in all seriousness. Dude, my mom is one of the people recently. She's like, and I'm like, Mom, you messing with me? Anyways.
Can I ask a serious question?
Yeah.
When your wife kisses you, can she tell a difference with
your teeth? Good question.
Are your teeth silkier? I mean, does her tongue glide across them?
Yeah. And part two of that question. It's a two-part question. It's a two-part question. Can Megan tell? And then part two, should there at some point be a Wives of PMP special show where we just get out and hand the mics over to the wives? They'd probably all start crushing us. Let me tell you what I hate about Paulie Mack. And then Megan jumps in. Oh, yeah? Let me tell you a couple things about Tony. Tracy steps in. Oh, you don't know what you're talking. Here's Rag. Anyway, someday we'll do a Wives of PMP show because they would unload. Oh,
mean, it's like PMP revealed. Because it would be like they would
be exposed. The truth, the dark truth, is now known. Yeah.
It's like those documentaries they do on rock bands.
Yeah, everybody thought Paulie Mack was a fun-loving guy until you know what I mean. Yeah.
I can't get that guy to do a dish to save my life.
I know. I wish that were true. I'd love to hang that ass up.
Oh,
I've scrubbed too many. Yeah.
Just shout out to the therapeutic values of a good dishwashing. Put on the music, and I get in the zone. Now, how rude is this? I put on headphones now, and I just get in the zone. So I just tune everybody out, and I just do the dishes. It's wonderful.
Hey, shout out to Sweet Matt Hatter checking in from Oregon with his leg bong. He says, quote, my escort would make all of your wives jealous.
Go ahead, Hatter.
I'm just reading quotes. I'm just talking. I don't know. I'm just telling you what's happening.
Does the escort get leg bong privileges is the question.
I would assume so. But more importantly, let's put the wheels back on. Does Sweet Matt Hatter's escort get a Phillips toothbrush from Dr. Young? Tony, go ahead.
What? Probably.
Probably, yeah. You would think so. Yeah.
Dr. Young, this is going to go down.
I know. I tried to bring it back. Yeah. I know. Sorry, Dr. Young.
Long live Dr. Young.
You know how it goes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I just said this the other day. I said my mouth has never felt better, and it sounds odd to say.
No, it looks good, looking good, feeling good.
But cavities fixed, a crown put on a cracked tooth, whitening, floss, electric toothbrush, go see Dr. Young and the Young Dental Group in San Francisco. Call them 415-392-8611, 415-392-8611, or email them info@youngdentalsf.com. That's info@youngdentalsf.com. Spend a day in the city. Go see them on Saturday morning and then make it a day in the city. Go gallivant all over the city and then go to Long Bridge Pizza at the end of your day. And by the way, I took a Lime scooter over to the Italian Heritage Day Parade on Sunday, just so you know, and it was glorious. I took the train to the scooter. I didn't have to do with parking. I didn't have to do with anything. Dr. Young, I love that you're open on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., open weekdays, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. They are there to help with your busy schedule.
Thank you, Dr. Young. We love you. We love you. And the final word for Dr. Young will come from Los D, Tony, one of our great sponsors and good friends. He said, hey, just for the PNP community, just let's keep this straight. Dr. Matt Young is the real genius, not Shanahan.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. It's from Los D. Los D is not a Shanahan enthusiast. I don't know.
Well,
Dave, I see you.
Dude, imagine being Shanahan, though, like the game planning and like now you got it in Salah's defensive room, and Shanahan doesn't even know who's going to be under center on Sunday. He doesn't.
I don't even laugh. No, why not? Why would you want to know? Right.
Yeah, and you can't game plan the same way for Mac Jones that you would for Purdy. Like it's just they're two different quarterbacks. And no offense to Jones, but if there's one deficiency in his game is he's not mobile like Purdy is.
Totally.
So, anyways, it's just this is a weird season so far, man. But they're not out of it because, like you said, Rags, they're 4-2, and the NFC's wide open. The Eagles are struggling.
Nah, they're done. They're right here.
Right. I mean, like, dude, the Falcons and the Bears, I'm watching them last night saying these teams kind of like look like they're the up and comers. I like that kid Penix, obviously Bijan. Drake London's finally playing the way they thought he'd play coming out of USC. So it's a lot of, and by the way, there's great college football over the weekend. The Auburn game, Auburn got so screwed. Oh my God, against Georgia. We don't have to get into it, but anybody that saw
he's pissed.
Dude, anybody that saw the Auburn Georgia game, it was like Georgia was wearing the KC red and yellow.
Nice.
It was unbelievable. And by the way, again, let's reiterate: Andy Reid bitches about the 13 flags last week. This week, zero. You're trying to tell me that guy, I'm blanking on his name, that offensive lineman number 74 didn't jump, have a false start at all? Not one.
How about the phantom PI call after Tony? Not after they take a touchdown away from the Lions. Okay, that's after. Oh, that's not allowed. Not on a national game on a Sunday night. You're not allowed to score. They take that away. Here comes a a PI call, which allows KC to get their first. The whole thing stinks to the high heavens.
How about Kelsey pinning the ball on the ground?
And then you hear Chris Collinsworth in the booth. No, I can't get a good look at it. Can't get a good look. It was wedged in the ground. Exactly. Yeah, that's a catch. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I can take much more of this.
Can I just give love? The whole show.
Calm me down, Tony. You do. Give me some of that Cali. I know. I'm getting all worked up.
The whole show is going to get behind the assistant professor of finance at University of Texas, El Paso, who his name is Woody L. Hunt. I'm saying his name is Spencer Barnes. He's a PhD.
Close.
Yeah, that was close enough. Yeah, Hunt Wood. Yeah.
No. He's the assistant professor in finance in UTEP's Woody L. Hunt College.
Oh, yeah. Give it to me. I did see this. This is great. Yeah.
He says our findings suggest they did a report. They published in the Financial Review a report that says our findings suggest that when the league's financial health is at stake, rule enforcement may subtly shift to protect market appeal. And when they say market appeal, they're speaking about the Kansas City Chiefs, dude. The article goes on and on.
Here's my market for the Chiefs right here. Two of them. Yeah.
Just the fact that there's a study about this
Good call, bro. Good call. We got graphs, we got studies, we got teams working around the clock on this. Speaking of the clock, I actually got to get going with Reg.
I see you, Bonnie, by the way.
We do have to vacate the premises. I'm not in my own home. Patty from Napa had a 69 Mustang in high school. Okay, it was my mom's. Got to drive it in the late 70s. Okay, summer of 69. Bam. Ain't no use in complaining when you got a job to do. Here's the thing.
Last thing.
Yes.
Last
Yes.
thing. Were you
Taylor.
rooting for Jake Moody last night?
Sure. You know what I mean? I got but I didn't expect him to make the kick.
Sure.
I told his brother Brian, I go, here it comes. This is the guy we just cut. I said, wide right. It's going wide right.
That's such a Jersey. Sure.
Yeah.
Michael Corleone said this. Michael Corleone, and I said, sure.
So I said, yeah, sure. yeah. Oh, me and his father did olive oil. That was a long time ago.
It's so good.
Sure.
So I just want to say thank you to, again, Professor Barnes. Too bad you don't have the professor voice. Oh, maybe, well, I won't even get into it. But Spencer Barnes, assistant professor of finance at UTEP's Woody L. Hunt College of Business, and their study that was published in the Financial Review. Google it, everybody. It's a fascinating read. The whole article.
I want to say thank you for that, Tony. It is a fascinating read. And like you said, there's a study going on about the Chiefs. That's all you need to know. I want to say, beat LA. I saw your message. F the Dodgers for life. We'll just kind of leave it at that. And I want to do something that's never been done on PMP before. We're going to break new ground today, break down barriers. We're all about the love. I got no time. Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait. It's never been done. It's going to happen right now for the first time. They said we'd never have like a guy on guy moment on the show. Let me change that right now. Watch this, Regs. You look ahead. Let me show you how we do it in Jersey. Look at this. And I need one too. Give me one. There we go. A couple of Jersey boys spreading the love. Tony, for you. Mwah.
Love you, Tony.
Mwah.
Mwah. Time
Thank
out.
you all, PMP.
You got to give us 30 seconds on some pizza. Okay, we talked. You got to give us.
We ate it all.
Okay, so we're in Florham Park, New Jersey. I've had pizza every day. I had it twice yesterday
With my brother. My brother picked him up at the train station.
So Stevie B, Bonnie, Scarlet Fire,
Arkansas.
You might be with us on this. We went to Florham Park Pizza, which is where Rags lives. Outstanding slices.
Home of the Jets.
Then I went to Roma Pizza for a nightcap slice last night. That's in Boonton. And in New York, I went to Ray's. I went to John's on Bleecker. My kids were thrilled. Outstanding. And there's more. I don't even know where I'm headed next, but I'm not done. My work isn't done.
Fantastic, Bonnie. I've had them all over the world.
Yeah, I have.
And go Brewers tonight. We've got Peralta's on the hill for the Brewers against Yamamoto. And I'm not trying to end this on a downer, but I know you'd want to know this, Paulie and Rags.
Go ahead.
Rest in peace. Passed away earlier today. D'Angelo at 51 years old. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. So I just want to.
Are you serious? Wow. Dude, I love that dude.
Me too. And he was in that. He was in that documentary, The Slice.
I know. What happened? What happened?
Pancreatic cancer. So.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry to hear that. That guy was really talented, man.
Incredible.
And by the way, let me pay my last respects to Diane Keaton.
Yeah,
that's Mrs. Corleone.
Yes.
She passed away a couple of days ago. Is it true, Michael? No.
Unless you asked me this one time
about my business. No.
Yeah, it's just so sad. So I say that for an opportunity to just pay our respects to the careers of D'Angelo and Diane Keaton too. Just what they did.
Life is too short. I'd see it's another reminder, man. Anybody, anytime. There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. Trust me, through my experiences. So you know what I mean? Live and love as hard as you can. That's why I'm here with my guy Rags. I've known him for 45 years.
Yeah.
Creative Tony's right alongside us, or maybe Tony in the middle of us, if you know what I mean. As we continue,
Tony sandwich.
I'm just saying, as we continue to explore, we just like to explore. I'm exploring different feelings. I'm kissing guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just want to see what's out there. All right, Tony, thank you for everything. I know you did a lot of heavy lifting. We love you. Oh, and Stevie B, real quick. We couldn't go to the Reservoir Tavern because it's closed on Mondays. Take care of Robot Centaur. We got to go, Stacy.
Robot's coming after you. Football this weekend. Robot's in charge of my team. He's coming after you.
Oh, nice, dude. I love it. Are we squaring off, Rags?
Yeah, but I mean, Robot. And I'm so sorry, Fareed. I'm in the worst fantasy football partner you're ever going to meet. I've never
Not as bad as me. I don't even
Yeah.
know what we're doing. I don't even know who's on my team. No idea.
It's in Fareed's hands.
None.
Trust in Fareed. Let's go, buddy.
Hey, Creative Tony, dude, thank you for all you did today. I know you were juggling. Thank you, bro. And again, reminder, Robot Center, John Joseph, Don Peralta, Lily, you know what I mean? Double J.
Patty, all you.
Hey, Joy P, how are you? I want to say this, that we're dark tomorrow night. I'm flying back. Tony's taking a well-deserved break. We're back live Thursday from the Bay, 11 a.m. Hopefully we'll have a better feeling for what kind of team the Niners can field on Sunday. We'll talk about that then. I look forward to meeting our Italian correspondent. That sounds great.
Mm-hmm. Italian correspondent Samantha Farrell. Also, just two more supers to get to. Aaron Cask says, cue the Unsolved Mysteries theme.
Nice.
When we were talking about the mysterious season of the 49ers. Aaron, thanks for the super, brother. And then Cheeks checking in. Hashtag defund the Chiefs. Hashtag F Shady Shohei. Hashtag RIP Diane Keaton. Hashtag RIP D'Angelo. Thank you so much, Cheeks. And then also, Paulie, Beat LA checking in as a super. I fully expect to see the machine to be walking around in the background any second. Beat LA. That's so funny you said that. I asked Rags to drop down to just like a thong. And it was in the works. It was
Rags dong. Okay. Over and out from New Jersey. Tony, I love you.
Love you all.
Tommy, Stevie B, Patty, love all you guys. I'll be home soon. You guys be well. F the Dodgers, F the Chiefs, defund the Chiefs, and stop the madness. And rest in peace, D'Angelo. That sucks. I didn't know that. But go ahead, Tony, final thoughts.
Yeah, man, that stinks about D'Angelo, but respect to the career and just want to let you guys know. And hey, we're back on Thursday. You guys enjoy each other's company. Not too much though.
Love you, bro.
Love you guys. And Rags, look forward to the next time we can hang. And tell Mrs. Rags hello. Also to Mrs. Rags, thanks again for the
Accommodations.
No, not the accommodations. For
Biscuit.
The biscuit. Yeah, the biscuit video. That was incredible. Just gold. So see you guys. See y'all at 11 a.m. on Thursday. Everybody enjoy tomorrow night. And then, Paulie, I'll see you on Thursday. Rags, much love. And take care.
Y'all be cool. See you Thursday, everybody. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao, bello. Ciao, bella.